So you're thinking about getting a speaker, but you're not sure whether you should get the Soundlink Revolve by Bose or the new Sonos Roam. Or maybe you already have the Soundlink and you're considering getting the Roam and you're not sure if it's worth it. Stick around. In this video, I'm going to answer both those questions. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the Soundlink Revolve and we're going to take a look at the new Sonos Roam, and we're going to compare the two and see which one is worth your money. Also, if you have the Soundlink already, you might be asking yourself, should I buy the Roam? We're going to help you answer that question as well. So let's dive into it. First, let's talk about the Bose Soundlink Revolve. There's no question the Soundlink Revolve is an amazing speaker for its size and price. With a price tag of around $179 US, the Bose claims to get up to 12 hours of battery life. In our testing, however, we had mixed results. One reviewer claimed to get 10 hours and 50 minutes at around 50% volume, and another claimed to get well over 14 hours at 60% volume. So it sounds like there may be some inconsistencies from unit to unit, but overall, it seems like 12 hours is very much doable. In terms of sound, the Soundlink Revolve definitely lives up to the Bose name and delivers a punch. The Bose is loud for a speaker of its size. It will definitely fill up a medium-sized room, and the 300-degree omnidirectional sound is definitely a nice feature, allowing people to have equal access to the sound no matter where they are standing or sitting in the room. One shortcoming in the sound is that the bass can be a little bit overwhelming at times, especially at loud volumes and when you're in close proximity to the speaker. In our research, we discovered that multiple people share this complaint. In fairness to Bose, however, it may just not be possible to deliver a quality bass sound at high volume in such a small speaker. In terms of features, Bose definitely delivers. You can pair it with Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa, Siri, and Spotify. Under the hood, the speaker boasts 3 passive radiators, a high excursion drive, and a proprietary deflector. The Revolve is both water resistant and drop resistant. What does that mean exactly? So if you drop it off a cliff that's 50 feet high, it's probably going to break. But if you drop it from 3 feet off the ground accidentally, you're probably okay. In terms of being water resistant, that does not mean it's waterproof. So if you get a little sprinkle on it from, let's say, a garden hose or something like that, it's going to be absolutely fine. But if you submerge it in deep water for a length of time, it's not going to be okay. Don't do that. Now let's take a look at the Sonos Roam. Once again, there's no question that the Sonos Roam delivers and is a great speaker for its size and price point. With a price point of around $169 US, the Roam claims to get up to 10 hours of continuous playback, but in our testing we saw around 7 hours at a decent volume. In terms of sound, the Roam sacrifices a bit for the portability factor and features. The Roam boasts one downward firing tweeter which creates a crisp, clear, high frequency response. It also has one mid-woofer integrated into the cabinet for a deep, rich bass sound at low volume levels. However, the bass is limited by the form factor here, so don't expect any miracles. For the average listener, the sound is going to be great. But for an audiophile, you may have some concerns. Like the Bose Revolve, the Sonos Roam is a smart speaker, so you can pair it with Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa, Siri, and Spotify. Additionally, the Roam is waterproof, not just water resistant, and it's also drop resistant. So again, you can drop it from 4 or 5 feet off the ground accidentally and you're going to be okay. One thing nice about the Roam is you can actually submerge it in water, 3 to 4 feet of water, let's say, for a half an hour, and it's probably still going to work just fine. So it's waterproof, not just water resistant. So what's the conclusion here? Both speakers offer tremendous value at a great price point. So how do you decide which one is right for you? Well, let's take a look at how they compare side by side. Both the Roam and the Revolve are water resistant. However, the Sonos Roam is waterproof with a rating of IP67. The Roam can tolerate being dunked into 3 feet of water for up to a half hour without sustaining any damage. So what that means is if you're planning on taking this to the pool a lot, or if you're going to take this to the beach as a common use case, you're probably going to want to go with the Roam. The Revolve claims 12 hours battery life, whereas the Roam only claims 10 hours of battery life. So if battery life is of paramount importance to you, you should probably go with the Revolve. When it comes to Wi-Fi, Sonos allows for Wi-Fi connectivity. The Bose speaker does not. So if Wi-Fi is a must-have for you, you're going to have to go with the Revolve. Finally, let's talk about sound. To the average listener, both speakers are going to sound absolutely amazing, especially considering the size of these speakers and the price point. So what's important to you in a speaker? Let me know in the comments. And if you found any of this information valuable, I'd really appreciate it if you could like. And if you're interested in getting more updates similar to this one about various products in the tech space, definitely hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much for your time, guys. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you next time.